Big breaking news that's coming in. 47 unprecedented, 47 opposition MPs have been suspended from Lok Sabha. To name a few, you've got Adhir, Chowdhury, Saugata, Shatabdi, Kalyan Banerjee, Kakoli Ghosh, A. Raja, Dayanidhi, Maran, Muralidharan, Gaurav Gogoi, T.R. Baalu. I can go on and on. 47 in all have been suspended from Lok Sabha. Why? Because once again today you had opposition MPs storming the well of the House, holding up placards which the Speaker had said is not allowed. It's against parliamentary norms, and he said very clearly that if you continue to do this, I have no option but to suspend you. He's followed that up by going ahead and taking action. Days ago you had a bunch, nearly 13 opposition MPs being suspended from Lok Sabha. That number has gone up now to a whopping 47 members of parliament. These are leaders largely from the Congress, from the TMC, from the DMK, who have now been suspended for protesting in the well of the House, and according to the BJP, because they once again resorted to unparliamentary behavior in the House. Paul Shah is joining us with more details on this. What we're witnessing is unprecedented, Paul. 47 opposition MPs have now been suspended for protesting in the Lok Sabha.
Absolutely. 47, of course, in total, which includes one from the Rajya Sabha as well, that's Derek O'Brien. But this is unprecedented. As many members of parliament across just one session of parliament, very unprecedented numbers that we're seeing as far as, this session is concerned. The government, of course, saying that they're constantly causing ruckus, they've received their answers. The Speaker has made his statements at least 3 times already since, of course, the Parliament security breach incident on December 13, but they continue to create ruckus and they disrupt proceedings of the House every day. There is legislative business that needs to be conducted, and because of the constant ruckus, he has, in fact, the government, in fact, through Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi, moved the motion to suspend these members of Parliament. 3 of them, of course, their suspension will last till a Privileges Committee report is received on their behavior as well. That includes Jay Kumar, Vijay Basant and Abdul Khalik. So 30 members of Parliament who've been suspended till the end of session, which ends this week on the 22nd of December. 3 more pending a report from the Privileges Committee. 14, you remember, have already been suspended. That included one from the Rajya Sabha, Derek O'Brien, for whom, in fact, Mallikarjun Kharge, in fact, wrote a letter to the Rajya Sabha chairman today that his suspension should be revoked. Adhir has also appealed as a member of parliament earlier to, of course, the Lok Sabha Speaker that the suspension of the earlier MPs should be revoked. But today, of course, Adhir Chowdhury is among those, the leader of the Congress party, who has been suspended from the Lok Sabha.
And all of this over the protests that we've been seeing in Parliament. The Lok Sabha Speaker did warn that he would have no option but to go ahead and suspend all the opposition members of Parliament. But clearly, Paul, from what we witnessed a few days ago, when you had about 14 MPs being suspended, plus now of about 30 plus MPs being suspended, nothing has changed. There's been no sort of dialogue that's really helped in breaking this ice between the opposition and the government over the Parliament security breach.
Well, absolutely. It's turned into a very unprecedented situation. Of course, the central government has been maintaining, because the opposition has been demanding a response from the Home Minister in the floor of the House, and also action against BJP Member of Parliament Pratap Simha. They've said that as far as Pratap Simha is concerned, he is going to be questioned. There is a Delhi police inquiry which is underway. Pratap Simha and his personal assistant, his PA, have been summoned by them. So this week they will be appearing before the Delhi police. So that is an ongoing investigation which will look into the incident. As far as what happens after the incident, how can security around Parliament be tightened, what are the measures that are being taken, it all comes under the purview of the Speaker. And the Speaker has already formed a high-powered committee which will be, in fact, looking into all of these aspects, which will concern, of course, tightening security in Parliament. And everyone is welcome to give their suggestions, to meet with the Speaker. He can meet with as many stakeholders as possible, because members of Parliament, floor leaders, everyone, all parties represented in Parliament are stakeholders. So they can come forward and consult with the Speaker, give him suggestions as to what can be done in order to ensure that there is no repeat of such an incident, but to constantly demand